And just when you thought it was safe, it's absolutely, positively not. Good evening to you. What day is this? Wednesday? Is this Wednesday?
It is.
Wednesday. I get, look, I get a bird. Good Wednesday evening. Thank you so very much. One of the things I was doing on Instagram because I can't see, I don't have I'm gonna have to get another tablet and put it to Facebook. I'm looking at where we're coming from, and where people are located that view this show. And I'm seeing people from all over the country. And thank you so much. You've never seen a program like this. We're grateful for your attendance on the program. Um, you may not always agree, and then I don't want nobody to always agree with me, even though I'm always right. You have a right to be wrong. So, and I don't want to take that right from you. But thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you get something out of the show on a daily basis. I mean, we get people from all over the country. I don't think I've seen nobody from Mississippi as of yet. I had one from Memphis over here, but Shreveport, Louisiana. I like that town. Like that. But you're here, and I'm grateful for it. We started doing it like this April the 1st, which is my birthday. You most definitely are not always right, but I still love you. I am right. You just don't know right when you hear it. You know, but you keep on listening, baby. You gonna get informed and you gonna know what right is. I mean, everybody can't be right. You got to look up to somebody to find some right stuff. So I just happen to be the person that you can look up to and find the right information. Now, you will find that I will bring you information that no other mainstream media is going to bring. I would definitely say things that those who are employed in mainstream media will not say. They cannot say. And I share with people a lot of times that when you deal with broadcasting and you deal with newsroom, um, on my birthday is April something. Well, mine's April 1st, baby. And not everybody ain't always. Yes, I am. I've always been right. I was right when I was born, baby. April 1st, 1957 at 1:30 p.m. on a rainy Monday afternoon at John Gaston Hospital here in the heart and soul of Memphis, Tennessee. Yes, I am, baby. You just ain't running into me and that's right all the time. But Dale had a show on submissiveness today. I didn't get a chance. I was nodding, I think. I was nodding during your show.
Of course.
But that's, I could talk about women being, uh, because women have a problem in the area of submission, and they have a problem with um, men being in charge. And then some men have no business being in charge. All men are not leaders. And I did listen to your show there. You know, because I was asleep. All men are not leaders, but every woman wants a strong man. Every woman deserves a strong man. It's just a strong man shortage. Yeah, I was an April Fool's Day. God has a great sense of humor. Um, yeah, yeah, and you're right, renewal of your mind. A man that has no vision can't lead. Did you say that in your program? Yeah. Yeah, a man that does not have a vision for himself can't have a vision for you. A man that does not know his own worth is not worthy of you, and he is no worth to you. If a man, a grown ass man, takes on the position of being your head. He's takes on the position of being your leader. Then first of all, he's got to know what leadership is. Then second of all, he's got to have something to lead. You've got to be ready to be led. And you've got to pick the right men in your life. Just because a man talks success does not mean that he is successful. Look at his actions. You look at what he does. You look at how he speaks to you. If a man does not know how to talk to you and bring you into his conversation and bring you into his greatness, then maybe you ain't got time. Uh, you want to see if you can see the live from earlier. Daz is back. Tiny, the little girl that sells the insurance. You're kind of cute, girl. You're a little skinny, but you can go back to one of the Facebook pages. I did not save it on Instagram. I didn't think it was all that of a exciting show. You putting up? You putting up Facebook? Get the little ass writing in here with my bad ass eyes.
I didn't make
Long
the
as I
right.
ain't getting into the camera, I guess. Yeah, okay. So I got both of these cameras I can talk to. So but Tiny, you're cute though, baby. How old are you? And I decided this evening I'd go into open conversation. Um, that way we have another tablet in here with Facebook in it with my bad ass eyes.
You asked for it.
I know, but hell, I thought the writing would be bigger than that. Yeah. Yeah, but again, all men are not leaders. Okay. Why delete the live? God damn it, this is my page. So you just want to go to one of my Facebook pages, baby. And go to YouTube or whatever. It's there. You can hear my conversation with you this morning when you called me with the loud ass insurance your ass trying to sell this morning. Okay. Uh, but hey, that's you. You can't request to be on my goddamn live, baby. This is a real TV show. So when you bring stupidity into my show, why would I want you on my live, baby? Come on. Why would I want you on my live? Okay? Why I want you on my live? Don't I know you? You trying to get known? Do it on your page. This is a real. I have my own TV channel. I have my own radio show. I have 5 pages on social media. I have, which includes Instagram. I got Periscope, and we're getting 8 more pages, baby. So why I need you on my page? What significance can you bring with me bringing you up on Instagram? When I open up the phone lines, you'll be welcome to more than call me. Okay, not Tiny. Okay, well, if you don't follow me all, baby, now is the time for you to follow me. But again, I'm going into open conversation, and there are several things I'm going to talk about. Tiny, please don't talk too much because I put people on my page real quick. Okay. Know that you can make fun of me, but damn, I don't go back and forth with anyone. If you're on and on and on and on will get you off, real, real quick. But leadership and men, you've got to know when a man is a leader. Okay, you've got to know when a man is a leader, and baby, if he has no plan, if he has no goal, he has no aspiration of greatness, then why are you messing off your time with it? Or are you just messing off your time because he's a good fuck? And many of you have fucked your lives up and fucked your time off looking for a man just for a good fuck. Okay? You've done that. when you get on your live, it's a button that suggests that we can join your live. It's generic for everyone who goes live. Well, if the button there, don't push that motherfucker. Okay, don't push the motherfucking button because your ass can't come on live on my show. Okay, damn. Don't push the button. Well, the button there don't mean that you're supposed to push it. Damn, see how simple that was? Damn. So we can get that, and I will open up phone lines on tonight. Several areas that I want to talk about on tonight is we talked a lot about the Breonna Taylor case this week, and I've got a lot of thoughts on that. Some people got mad this week because I revealed some things because there is a police person and a law enforcement got her about her boyfriend's pictures of vehicles parked at certain locations, transcript of communications in the jail. That opened up my mind on a long conversation about Breonna Taylor. Uh, and some got mad because I presented not just the picture that the media wants us to see, but I gave the whole story. I don't know why it was leaked. It was leaked to WAVE television in Louisville, Kentucky. And I happen to have a copy of it, and I found it very readable. So if you want to, this week where they were saying that the police officer was not shot with a bullet that comes from uh, Kenneth Walker's gun, that it was a 9mm, and those officers carry um, a carried 40 calibers. So where did the 9 come from? Well, and Dale brought over an interesting point. Is it possible that Breonna Taylor had a gun too? Okay. Is it possible? Um, that's that's a story too. Okay, something is wrong with this story. There's something wrong that is coming from the police department. There is something coming wrong as the conditions of that house, and that house was trampled on. It was not protocol was not followed. They did not treat the house as though it is a city, and you wonder why some things. But as I look at the debate last night, uh, and I look at that particular situation, I begin to understand some things. When I hear Donald Trump on last night talking to white folk and black folk, a lot of us don't pay attention because your mindset is not set to check white folk. Your mindset is to check each other. You don't check white folk. He gave white folk a message last night. Super simply mean you're gonna be deleted if you hit that button one more again. Okay? Lena Horne, probably looking like a horn on a cow. Stop punching the button, baby. Okay? Super simply mean I will delete you if you hit it again. I swear. No one does live on my program but me. That was a message last night that was given to white folk by the president on last night. Did y'all catch it? Did y'all catch the message on last night? Okay. Did you catch the message? There were two messages that the president gave on last night. Let's deal with the one last night when the question is asked by Chris Wallace, the commentator, that he had a rough time commentating on that thing. He should have told Donald Trump, "Shut your motherfucking ass down. God damn it. Shut the fuck up." Biden told him, "Shut him up." Put him too nice. When the question is asked if he was willing to condemn white supremacy and militia groups and call for them not to incite violence, he couldn't, he wouldn't denounce white supremacy. He wouldn't say white supremacy is wrong. He wouldn't say that white hate groups are wrong. He called these guys proud boys. Proud boys. If you, Pastor, why you curse? For the same reason, I'm gonna take your motherfucking ass off my goddamn face. Okay, now you ain't got one right. Proud boys. These are proud boys. Proud boys stand back and stand by. So he's telling these hate groups to be ready. Okay. He's telling white folk that what I'm doing is okay. Okay. Yeah, it's all right for you to come at these niggas. Stand by, stand back. Because we are going to get these niggas. The question was also asked, Mr. President, why you do away with the diversity programs? The programs where you get white people with black people. And white people begin to understand something that they don't understand. See, white folks don't understand your psyche. They don't understand some of the things that they created in you either. But they don't understand black folk. They see, a white man never understands being black because he's never been black. Okay? White folks don't understand you. You try to be white. You try to associate with white folk. You want to be accepted by white folk. But white folks don't give a fuck about you. Other than your money. He said that these programs are not good programs for a certain type of people. He's about white people. He don't need white people to be in sensitivity training and diversity program to learn what it means to be black and some of the issues of being black. He don't want white folk to understand this. This is what your president said last night. And I'm probably cutting myself out some advertising off. I want his money, but I ain't gonna cower down and not tell it for his money, for his advertising. Now I done asked his folk for some advertising done. You need to speak to me in person about what, baby. If you get the money and I get the time. You got to see. Do you understand that there is an organized structure where we don't care for each other, but we think more of the white man than we think of ourselves? Let me give you something. And we are the most forgiving people in the world to everybody but each other. Lena Horn, you're about to go off my page. Okay? You're about to go off my page. Because we're not sitting here talking about you meet me. If you want to meet me for some business, go to my inbox. I don't waste my time. If you about consulting about anything, it starts at $1,500. Okay? That's where it starts. Now that'll make you cry. We forgive white folk. We forgive white folk for everything that they've ever done to us. We said that these are new white folk. These white folk ain't like the white folk from way back then. These are new white folk. Then you allow white folk to tell you you ain't never been a slave. You don't know what slavery is all about. You ain't never been no slave. But what is your self worth? What are you waiting to do for yourself and feel for yourself? In this pandemic, what is your plan? What is your plan for success? Did you lose your motivation when you lost your job? Did you lose your desire to build something with your life because they say that we are in a pandemic? I feel like these white folk are a little more nicer than the ones back in your day. How the fuck you feel like that? First of all, you wasn't in my day. Whatever you think my day was, but I'm still alive today, so a day might a pretty good day to me, goddamn it, shit. And that's the way they want you. Ooh, you're a prime example. That's the way they want you to think. Okay? That's the way they want you to think. These are nicer white people right now. Baby, they ain't no nicer. The methods change. That's the reason I tell y'all that all this motherfucking marching y'all doing. Call her name. God damn it, she knew her name. What is calling her name going to do? What is marching going to do? And you still giving money to the same motherfuckers you say took a life. I'm about creating economic empowerment for me and for folk that look like me. I ain't gonna be broke. I ain't gonna be broke. I'm not gonna let a pandemic determine for me my destiny. No. I have been on a television station for 7 years. I'm just having a conversation with you. I didn't need you to have no conversation with me, but when you come meddling and you say that these white folk are nicer, you don't know the white folk back there. And I need to understand, maybe you put up here for me to understand why you said that these white folk nicer. What makes you think that these white folk are nicer? Because I want to know. I want to know why you think that white folk to now are nicer than any white people in history. They're nice now. These are nice white people right now. hmm They let us work on their job. hmm They give us 2 breaks now instead of 1 break. They give us an hour instead of 45 minutes on the job. That's some good white people. But I'm telling you, why not empower yourself? I'm not brain. Do you know you couldn't even drink out of the same water fountain? Okay. See, but that's the worst racism. I don't want to drink with the white people no way. And I wouldn't back that far back now. Goddamn, I ain't but 63. Now, goddamn it, I wasn't on the bus with Rosa. We wasn't seat mates on the goddamn bus. So, I don't know all about that. White people got slicker with their racism. Okay? White folk change it. Because my grandma was living in those days and she educated me. I don't know your grandmama. God damn it. Your grandmama might been in the goddamn cotton field. I don't know. I don't even like cotton draws too much. I don't, look, baby, quit telling me about your damn grandma. I don't give a damn about your grandma. She survived. We all survived. She survived the world wars. Goody, goody, goody. Thank you for your grandmama. Good. God damn. But racism still exists. Let me show you how racism exists. You motherfuckers go out there and get you some motherfucking blonde hair. That's racism. Because you want to look like that white woman. Your ass didn't come here with no goddamn blonde hair. And you damn fools have got so goddamn crazy now. Not only do you want your hair blonde, you want it red, you want it blue, you want it green. Goddamn it, you won't even wear your own hair. Because you have been designed by the white man to look like him. Shit. I see some of you motherfuckers, you black as the night, with some damn blonde hair on your head and some red lips. You look like a star-mated damn fool. Somebody will tell you you're an ugly motherfucker with all that shit on your goddamn head. Black women, after the so-called civil rights movement, they came out and started saying blondes have more fun. So, white people they have more fun if they blonde. Y'all went and got y'all some Miss Clairol and dyed your hair. Lena Horne, one more crazy statement, baby, you going on my page. Nobody give a damn about your edges, bitch. Shit. Borrow some hair from your mammy and put it on your head and stop being foolish on my page. You want to look like and emulate the white woman. Very few of you all have natural hair. I know you got natural hair, big thing. Y'all don't know what a pressing comb and the curling irons are. Because you wanted to look like the white woman. The black man, when it got caught, put in his hair, put the process in his hair so that he could have wavy hair. And I don't have to call some block numbers. The white man, and see, since you want to go back and talk about what your grandma then did, 1619, when you came here, you remember Kunta Kinte, and when they stripped him of his name, he no longer became Kunta Kinte. They whooped him until he became Toby. They stole his religion and took your God and gave you the white man's Jesus. That even though the Bible said that he had hair like lamb's wool, feet like polished brass, eyes like balls of fire, the black man will fight if you tell him Jesus was a black man. Because the white man says that this Caucasian has wavy blonde hair and blue eyes. You say that that's your Jesus. You don't want to see a black Jesus. You want to see the Jesus that the white man told you is your God. No. That ain't Jesus. He had blonde hair. They took your religion. When you go back 1619 and back before then, and you look back over in Egypt, the image of the Messiah was a black man. But the white man understood he could not enslave you and give you a religion that showed that you are a God, even though in the book of Psalms it says that I am a God. The Bible says I am a God, little g God, because Daddy God got a big G. You junior gods, I'm a God. That's the reason I'm trying to work miracles in my own life every day, because I am a God. Every other race in this world has a God that looks like them but us. So he fucked you up. Fucked you up because he created an illusion in your mind. The white man won't even tell you that his name ain't Jesus. Oh, stop that. Did you drink a little something or you a little drink over there? I don't get mad at the transliteration of the real thing. But his name, his real name, is Yahshua. Yahshua. What's his name? Yahshua. 2020 years ago, there was no letter J in the Greek or the Hebrew language. Yahshua. They don't want to tell you about who you are. They don't tell you that you are the original man, the Caucasian, came. So I had some preachers get mad with me one day when I told them I can't agree with Brother Paul. And that the books that are in the 66 books, King James Version of the Bible, what that means, what King James wanted you to have. They were all letters. And I believe that's the book of Ephesians. When they got the letter from Ephesus. Paul says, and the white man obey your masters. Don't you believe everything that in the New Testament? No. Unless it's got the red writing and Jesus or Yahshua himself said it. Servant, obey your master. I ain't got none. I ain't got no master. You can't tell me that I'm to love the man that's whooping my ass. You can't tell me that I'm to love the white man that's raping my black woman, taking her up to the big house at will, treating her like she's a calm bucket. You can't tell me that. No, I don't say Adam and Eve was bullshit. That was a creation, and I believe in the awesomeness of God. But what your King James Version of the Bible does not teach, that's the reason I tell people, get you, one of the books I read is the lost books of the Bible. Where you find out, and the white folk won't teach you, and the black pastors are scared to teach you, is that Adam and Eve had twin sisters. Mm. Mm. Yes, I've heard of the book of Enoch, the Apocrypha, and all of that. And so you've been taught that if it's not in the Bible, in the King James Version of the Bible, you're not to believe. Ooh. And your King James Version of the Bible, if you go to the last chapter of John, and the very last verse in it tells you that if everything that Jesus did was written in books, there would not be enough books on the earth to contain them. You can't contain God to no damn 66 books of the Bible. Theology schools don't teach him that, and he's scared to read on his own. They won't tell you that Genesis is not the first book of the Bible, the first book that was written, but that Job is the first book of. I don't have time to have Bible class, which tonight I'm in open conversation now. We can talk about a multiplicity of things. They won't tell you, but the white men came back a few years ago, and they found the Garden of Eden. All the white folk were excited that they had found the Garden of Eden, where creation came from, where the first man was created. They found that. Where did they find it, Thaddeus? They found it in a place called Ethiopia. Well, Ethiopia was in a place, still is, called Africa. It lets me know then that if let there be took place in Africa, all of the animals were created in Africa. And the first man was made in Africa. Then the first man that was made is an African. An African. The first woman was a black woman. The black woman was made for the black man. The Bible says that God saw that the black man was lonely. The cat had a cat, the dog had a dog, the cow had another cow, the horse had another horse. Everybody had a mate so as to procreate, to keep the horses, the cows, the mules, the mosquitoes, the bugs going. And Adam didn't have no mate. And God, being the God that He is, I don't want Him to be lonely. God became the first servant from His side. Didn't take no backbone, didn't take no front bone, didn't take no knee bone. He took a side bone. But why did God take a side bone? Didn't take no front bone, no backbone, didn't take no knee bone. Didn't take no knee bone because the woman was not made to bow to man. Didn't take a front bone because the woman was not made to walk in front of the man. Didn't take no backbone because woman was not made to walk behind a man. He took the side bone because the woman was made to walk side by side with the man. You ain't got no business walking side by side with anything less than a real man, a husband, one who can band together the house, one who can protect you, one who can provide for you. You ain't got no business walking from room to room in your house worrying about the bills and you got a husband. You ain't got no business worrying about how you going to eat and you got a man that is supposed to be your provider. Mm. Your provider. Your provider. One that can tell you it's going to be all right, baby. We may not have it tonight, but before I get up in the morning, you will have it because I'm a man. And you don't deserve to walk by my side if I can't provide. You might help me. Help make does not always mean help making the bills possible. 50-50. No. Help make means that when your man gets burdened down, he don't know what he gonna do. He's doing all that he can do, and he's about to give up. You can go in there and rub him on his head, his leg, or wherever you want to rub him at, and tell him, baby, it's gonna be all right. We trusted in God. You trust in God. I trust in God. And then more than that, I trust you. I chose you to be my leader. Some of you women got 50-50 me. You got to pay half the bills. When your man asks you for 50% on everything in the house, tell him, I can only give you 50% of this pussy. I can't give you 100% pussy when you want me to be a 50-50 girl. If only I'm going to give you half on this thing, I got to give you half on everything. How are you going to give a man 100% of your pussy? That thing that only a God can make, only a God create, a tool that God uses to. Man ain't got nothing that's going to carry life. He can drop a little seed in you and create it. But once a seed is planted, it's got to be fertilized. It's got to be watered. It's got to be nurtured. But how can you give a man 100% of your pussy when you got to give 50% on everything else? That's rough, Doc. That's reason some of y'all misuse it. Life is in there. It carries life. And y'all let the enemy man up in there. And do you know the reason that some of y'all children come here acting so damn crazy? Somebody said give him a half a titty, one lick and he's through. Okay. Do you know the reason that some of your children are so crazy? Can I tell you something? And the scientists say it's true too. Every man that screw you leaves a little part of him in you. Mm-hmm. Whether he got a condom on or not. Every man that enters you got a little bit of him, his spirit, a little bit of his spirit is in them. Some babies come into this world with 50 different spirits in them. You done had so many men that all of them DNAs got together and they got to arguing and they got to fight inside your womb because they didn't know about each other until they met up in your womb. John's seed met Larry's seed, and Larry's seed met Benjamin's seed, and Benjamin's seed met Pookie's seed, and Jumble's seed, and Bebe's seed, and all of them got to fighting because they wanted to be the head demon inside of you. Daddy's seed comes in. And all of these other seeds latch on to his seed. Ray Ray's seed. Don't leave me out. I was the drug dealer that you fucked last night. My seed gotta go too. I'm Ray Ray. I'm Pookie. Pookie. I'm the gangster, the saint. I'm a gangbanger. I'm a drug dealer. Let me latch on. Man, some of these babies get it rough. I know it's deep. I know it's real deep. Coming here looking like Pookie and acting like Ray Ray. I preached the sermon. I think I need to preach something again soon. It ain't the dick that go in you, but the DNA that come out you. Y'all putting some janky DNA out. Some of y'all babies look like two different men. Got hair like Pookie, eyes like Ray Ray, nose like Junebug, and got a great big old mouth like Philip. Yeah, demonic DNA. Too many of us are fucking just to be fucking. We don't fuck in order. We don't fuck just for satisfaction. Some of y'all, when the baby born, Maury Povich need to be in the room. But you don't build a bit more know who the baby daddy is than the man in the room. Yeah. You demonize your children before they get here. And some of y'all, you women, done had yourself a woman in the meantime, does read his voice so light. He looked like a man, But that boy's like this. Because y'all ate some pussy too. Oh, Thaddeus, you just went too deep now. Hmm. The ring heat come here with some titties. Whew. Okay, stop. Let me leave it alone. What time? I ain't took no commercial break. Let me get ready to take a commercial break. Your son walked like one needle that you had. Yeah, you remember when one of the lonely nights you couldn't find no dick, so you had one needle over the house and y'all was in the bed and you ate her pussy and you swallowed her corn. Her corn got down there with Ray Ray's Jumbos and all them of her. I'm here too. I'm here too. I can have a part of this too. She was my girl too. Mm-hmm. Y'all laughing. But some of y'all done ate some pussy and your children act like the pussy you ate. Oh. Yeah. You done had your threesome and he calmed in you and you ate her calm. And that baby belong to y'all. All right, let me get ready to take this commercial. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to open up the phone lines and whatever it is that you might want to talk about. I know that was deep. That was real deep. But we will be back in just a minute here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Don't you dare go anywhere. You stay no better anywhere else on the planet. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Zoe Walls, and this is my dad, Tony Walls, the owner of Shop and Save, and we would like to personally thank you for 25 great years of service.
When you're looking for the best soul food in town, the only place to come, whether you're in South Memphis, whether you're in North Memphis, in fact, it's worth driving all the way across town. Shop and Save, 1499 South 3rd, where you can get some of the best food, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, right here. In fact, I think I'm gonna take time out right now and give me some turkey wings, give me some candy yams, give me some of the northern beans, give me some of that cobbler. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, you need to do just like me. Come on down to Shop and Save, 1499 South 3rd, celebrating 25 years of doing business in the hood.
Welcome to Shop and Save, where we hope to keep your appetite just right. Jump before 8, don't be late. I'm Rita Lachey, I stay in Memphis, I don't play in Memphis. We appreciate you being here. Come and see me, come on down.
May I have your attention, please? This public service announcement is for church leaders and all Bible believers. There is currently a candidate running for office that wants to be House District 90. But did this candidate, when he appeared before the Ministers Association and at various churches in the district, reveal that he had sex with both men and women? Did he reveal that he believes in gay marriage? And did he reveal that he's endorsed by child abortion group Planned Parenthood? As a man who openly says that he sleeps with both men and women, he has every right to run for the office. But if he's seeking the support of Bible-believing voters, they have the right to know his unbiblical beliefs. If you are a believer, you can't, in good conscience, vote for Tory Harris for State House Representative District 90. He's anti-Bible, which means that your vote for him is a vote against everything that the Bible teaches. Will you or your pastor sell your soul for a vote? Don't vote for Tory Harris. Vote for what your biblical beliefs have always told you to do. Stand up for God.
Are you looking to relocate your home or your business? Do you need someone that's professional, affordable, and reliable? Then you need to call Movers and More.
at 331-0063. 901-331-0063. Movers and More specializes in both commercial and residential relocation. They have 25 years of experience and are open 7 days a week. They also offer free estimate and offer local and long distance moving. Call Movers and More 901-331-0063. 901-331-0063.
I was helping my coworker get her son out of jail, and a friend of mine referred us to Tiger Bonding Company. Neither one of us knew what to do to get the process started. The staff at Tiger Bonding informed us of what was required and professionally guided us through the process. The agents at Tiger Bonding turned a stressful situation into a pleasant experience. I recommend to anybody that needs the service of a bail bond company to call the dependable and reliable Tiger Bonding.
Help TV Show is a platform for our women's only support group. HELP stands for Honest, Encouraging, Loving Practices. Our group is made up of women from various walks of life who've come together to uplift, encourage, and cheer one another on. We share knowledge, exchange information, and enlighten one another. When you need help, just ask. If we don't have the answers, we can at least point you in the right direction. We're here to lend a listening ear, be a partner in prayer, and even an extra pair of eyes when needed. Help the TV Show addresses some of the group's most difficult topics. Help TV is aired on Cussing Pastor TV network on Wednesdays at 4 o'clock p.m. Be sure to join us. Help. Honest, Encouraging, Loving Practices.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Raymond Matthews, and I want to invite everybody to check out my new show, Real Talk with Ray, coming very soon to Cussing Pastor Live TV. We're going to discuss a whole bunch of controversial topics, like you deadbeat husbands who think you're supposed to go 50-50 with your wife, but still want to be the head of the house. She got to pay her half the light bill. You got to pay your half the light bill. But now one of y'all ain't got y'all half, so it's dark on half the house. And you women who can't keep no man because you got these smart-ass mouths. Oh, and my personal favorite is you broke dudes who always want a woman to lay down with you, but you ain't never got no money on nothing. So tune in. You're not going to want to miss this show. Real Talk with Ray, coming soon to Cussing Pastor Live TV.
It's 7 minutes after the hour. That's my son, Raymond. Raymond's talk show. And Raymond is a younger version of me. He's 30, how am I shooting that shit? 32, 33, 32, I think it is. 33, one. His show will debut tomorrow at 2 o'clock after me. I put it on after me so that he would already have an audience. He's going to cut his show again this weekend. I'm looking for him to go live. In fact, I'd like to see Dale's show go live and not taped. But they said they ain't ready for the live. I can't do tape shows. I don't. I don't like doing tape shows. I don't do shows with scripts. I have information. Like I got this Breonna Taylor tablet in front of me, but I don't, I just talk. and the words come up out of my mouth. But my son is going to have a show at 2 o'clock. But then I've been doing this 40 years. Okay. I've been doing it. I've been doing it long enough that if I don't know how to do it right now, I didn't have no business starting doing that. So I'm looking for people that want to buy some time and have some shows. You can take your show, send me your tape and your money, or your money and your tape. That's the way it goes. But it's going to be. I think it's going to be a good show. My son and I have not always gotten along, and we were estranged for a while, but we've come together as men. Uh, he used to say he didn't want to be like me, but everything he's doing is what I did. He's a repo man. I own a very profitable repo company for a long time. So I just got shit tired. I'd made enough money doing it, and I was older and I put on some more weight, and I got back into broadcasting full time. Okay, but he's like me. Can't work for nobody. He has a mouth like mine. And so does my daughters. But it's all about what content for the show, so people won't send them crazy. Folks won't send me crazy shit and anything. Whatever your show idea is, I'm creating a network, a black multimedia network, and this all came. Was Lawrence? It's Lorenzo Wright. The murderer's name is Cheryl Wright. It's all about building your own. All of this came forth April the 1st on my birthday, when I decided that I was walking away from a black-owned production company that I've been with for 7 years. I made them. I paid them $72,000 a year to be on the air. And they stabbed me in the back. And I had allowed them to do it because I got complacent. I did this shit easy. But I got complacent. And they felt, because of how controversial I am, that white media is not going to hire me. Even if I had a TV on one of the main TV stations at night, I'd be a super hit. But I'm not one that's going to be controlled and you're going to give me a script. Okay. So when I walked away from that, I got mad one day and I just said, fuck it. And I got here to office and me and Dale was talking. I said, what the fuck am I going to do now? I've made good money these last 7 years doing what I do. And a verse in the scripture says, no, they can't call me back here. They know not to come back to me. A scripture came to me that says, and your gift will make room for you and put you in the presence of mighty men. God gives us all the ability to make money, to have prosperity. He gives us that. Your gift. My gift is what I do. I've never been to school for broadcasting. I've been fired from a bunch of broadcast studios. And yeah, I did go viral on Tosh show. I got a check today. The white people send you residual checks. Every time that the show airs on there, I get a check. This is about my second check this year for it air. It ain't a whole lot of money, but it still keeps you in the loop. My bucket list comprises of this: to be nationally in every house in the world before I close my eyes. The Cussing Pastor thing was not something that was planned ever. It was never planned. I never knew I was going to become the Cussing Pastor. I never planned to become the Cussing Pastor. I cuss. Been a cusser. And someone, December 17th, 2016, I believe it was 2016, or 17, one of them. Folks see me talking. Lavelle?
Yeah. You remember you were talking about one of your previous things, you were talking about breast milk and Similac?
Yes.
Okay, some Dutch researchers have been notified the USA. They discovered that breast milk can be a cure for the corona.
So what now?
The Dutch researchers have said it to the United States that breast milk can be a cure for the corona.
All right. Where you read that at, Lavelle?
Well, I picked that up on Twitter, and then I started reading into it, and I saw it on a parody website.
Lavelle. I need the link to that. So wait a minute. All right. Some scientists say that breast milk, okay, is a cure for corona.
Well, it certainly kills the virus.
That breast milk kills the coronavirus.
Yes, it does.
Now, have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it.
So Lavelle, all right, Lavelle, you can't just a titty ain't got no milk in it unless it's pregnant, right?
Right.
So we have to find pregnant women to suck their titties to get the breast milk, right?
Well, yeah, you do, but that's their problem. That's their problem. I'm really not concerned about it for myself. But I mean, I just thought I'd throw it out there because, like you said, breast milk. Everybody was doing fine until they started using Similac and all these other milk alternatives.
Well, you heard that on my show, was Lavelle. Yeah, you heard that on my show. Yeah, but Lavelle, I ain't heard where no breast milk would cure the coronavirus.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the link.
Well, send me the link, Lavelle.
What is it? It's Cussing Pastor.
Send it to cussingpastor@gmail.com.
Okay, I'll send you the link.
Lavelle.
Okay.
Lavelle. I really don't believe it.
Well, I don't believe it. I didn't believe it at first either when I saw it.
So Do you have the coronavirus?
No.
So how you know that what you heard is real?
Well, no, I just saw it on Twitter, and then I just started reading up on it.
And they said sucking breast milk will cure coronavirus.
No, they said breast milk kills the virus, but they didn't say what they were going to do. I think they're going to test.
Okay. Well, before I start telling folk to go and find some pregnant titties to suck, I need to know. Because,
Okay.
I'll go and find me somebody pregnant, and because that's the only way, Dylan, that's the only way you get milk in your titties.
Supposedly.
I checked the old lady's titty once, and it had some powdered milk in it. Huh?
I guess you got to have the virus first, and then start pregnant titty.
Yeah, but you can't just, see, if you got the coronavirus, how you suck the titty? Cause see, the woman with the titty ain't gonna want you to be around.
Her and her unborn baby.
Huh?
Her and her unborn.
So unless they create a thing where you start selling your breast milk, but if you
can pump it.
You can pump it, okay. But then you ain't gonna have enough for the baby.
Yes, you will. The body makes it.
The body makes it. Okay, well, yeah. I did suck this lady's titty once, and it was powdery. That was that powdered milk.
That's nasty.
I didn't like powdered milk. Okay. You still in your wheelchair?
Yeah, I'm still in it. I ain't getting out of it unless I go overseas and get this leg.
You ain't got no legs?
No, I don't have a right leg. My insurance won't pay for it because it's not approved in the United States.
Wait a minute. So you got a whole left leg gone?
Oh yeah, I got my left leg.
You got your left leg. Well, but you need two.
Yeah.
So you trying to go? What kind of leg you gonna get overseas?
Well, no, they have the doctor kind of just messed up my amputation of my right leg. So to fix it, they want to cut some more of it off, and I don't want that. But they have over in Japan, they have a technique to where they can repair my leg and don't cut any more off.
And give you a leg too?
Yeah. Not a real leg, but
I know they can't give you no real leg.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I'll get that link to you.
All right, give me that link so I can read it.
Okay then.
All right.
I'm gonna email it to you now.
All right.
Okay then.
Bye. That's Lavelle in California. All right. Got milk? Okay. All right. I'm over the phone lines. Yeah. Somebody said, God bless you, Lavelle.
But no, you can
rolling around in one chair sucking titties.
You can pump it like when I was working. I had a double pump, so I go on my break and pump, so the milk could be at the house with the baby.
Okay. All right. You haven't called me. Dang. Shoot my vibe I was in. 901-231-9239. They're praying for healing for you, Lavelle. His leg ain't gonna grow, baby. Now, that'd be a miracle that he's sitting there, all of a sudden, some start shooting out. Be real eerie. Yeah. 901-231-9239. Feel free. We're in open. we're an open conversation on tonight, and I've talked about several things. I think I've been deep enough. It's 20 years, 23 minutes after the hour. Lavelle needs some breast milk. Breast milk is good. Breast milk is good. Yeah. I remember when I was a baby. You don't think I remember? And then I drink a lot of milk now. I like milk. What? What you laughing at? Because I like milk?
First time I say anything to you.
Huh? I like milk. I just don't, I ain't sucking no pregnant titties right now. They being said the baby man. All right. Somebody said Lavelle was a break dancer. Okay. I remember I squirted milk out of my titties. You didn't squirt none out your titties today. Squirting. What the hell? You remember when I had the argument on squirting at the studio? I'm glad the phone rang because I was going to go into that story.
I'm so glad.
To accept, press 1.
Alex, you on the air. What's up, Alex?
Good evening, Brother Matthews. I'm calling you from Baton Rouge. How are you today?
One of my favorite streets down there off of Allied Road.
I'm not far from it right now, brother.
Right.
I know the area real well.
I fell in love with a girl in Baton Rouge some years ago and was about to move to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There was a black-owned radio station there. That was AM and FM. It was back off of Airline Road. I almost moved there. But go ahead, brother.
Okay, I'm calling to talk to you about systemic racism. You mentioned it. I've been listening to you talk about it, in various aspects all week. As I said, I'm a retired sheriff's deputy from this area, so I've seen it from both sides of the fence. And anyone who thinks that it doesn't exist, they're damn fool, because it does.
Yeah.
I've seen it. And I want you to know, last night I listened to what you said about Breonna Taylor.
About the what, sir?
Breonna Taylor.
Okay.
Breonna Taylor.
Okay.
And that was something I posted on Facebook in defense of her. But when I heard you give your information about it, I deleted it off of my page.
What was it, sir?
Well, when you were talking about how the boyfriend or first boyfriend was recorded while having a conversation while he was in jail.
Uh-huh.
And then there were facts that you put out that the national media did not put out. They did not put out the things that you put out because it would not be sensationalized. So they put stuff out that they think will give them ratings, stuff that ignorant folk will feed into. And again, like the marching that you guys had in Memphis, where folks went knocking on the jailhouse door, what was that going to resolve? Not a damn thing.
Right.
And I'll tell you something else. A lot of folks, a lot of black folks, until they realize that unless our lives matter to us first, no one else has got to give a damn.
Right.
When Alton Sterling was killed here in Baton Rouge back in 2016, that was another brother who was killed in this parish on the same day. Nobody knows his name. And the reason they don't know his name or the United States or the world never heard of him is because he was killed by another black man.
Okay.
Had he also been killed by a white person or the police, it would have been all over the news also. But his life mattered to his family. So why wasn't, the marches protesting for him? They didn't.
Well,
And anyone, one last thing, brother.
sure.
The folks who think that racism doesn't exist, I'll give you an example. There were two black cops in Marksville, Louisiana. They were after this white guy who had his son who was autistic. He was a little boy. He was sitting in the front seat. When these two black officers shot at this white man, they didn't hit him, but they killed his son. This happened after the Alton Sterling shooting. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They killed the son. Both of those men, one copped out to a plea bargain, got 4 years. The other one, he had a trial. He was convicted. Their convictions happened before a rendering was made against the white officers in the Alton Sterling case. There were no charges filed against those men. But the two black cops, even though they were wrong, they were prosecuted. My thing is, if the justice system worked for the white family against the two black officers, why does not it work for everyone?
Because
white supremacy will chew you up and spit you up when they're done with you.
Well, first thing, Black Lives Matter to me is a joke. And until black people start caring about the loss of black life, when black people are taking those lives, then everything else that we do is just for show. When we only get excited, when we only get excited when white people kill somebody black, but we don't give a damn when we do it, then damn, man, we on the wrong road. Hey, brother, I appreciate your call here.
You have a good evening, brother.
Thank you, man.
Have a good evening, Dale.
You too.
Have a good night.
All right. And someone put on WXOK. That was the radio down in Louisiana. Okay. And the lines are open. 901-231-9239 is now. What was I talking about before I went there? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Good.
Huh?
Good.
Oh, no, yes, to do. I remember now. I remember squirting. Can I say something about squirting? Because I saw some of my son's Facebook page.
I didn't see it.
Where the bed was wet. And my son was of the opinion that squirting is pee. And my opinion of squirting is not that squirting is pee. What you think, Dan?
I am not part of your conversation.
Huh? You in here? Let me act all bashful now. I don't believe squirting is pee.
What do you think it is?
I think it's, I'm not no scientist and no chemist or nothing. I think that it's an overflow of your sexual, what makes you come. I remember the first time that it happened to me. I do it. I remember it. She did now, God rest her soul. But every time she had an orgasm, she squirted. Okay? I married this girl.
I'm sure.
I did. Marvel was her name. She did now. God rest her soul. But I had never had it happen. And I was a grown man. But she kept plastic on her bed. Well, hell, she had to.
On the mattress.
On the mattress, okay. And the first time it happened, she was riding me. And she tightened up. She grimaced. Oh! And just thought, it was like a flood. I said, she peed on me. Okay. But every time, I don't care what position she was in, and I'm sure it's a medical or name for it or something, but it would shoot out like a fountain. It wasn't no little squirt. It'd be like you turn the water hydrant on, and it just go open up the water gates of heaven. I just thought about that. That was on my what somebody said.
Nobody say anything. I'm laughing at you.
That no, it didn't stink. No.
Well, in reading.
You reading you have a definition for squirting?
Not on here, not here. I've read in the past.
You read it in the past, okay.
That it is a mixture.
A mixture of what?
Or organic fluid and urine.
It's a mixture of organic fluid and...
Yeah, I'm going to look it up for real for you, though.
Yeah, look it up. Okay. Yeah. I miss Marvel sometimes. She been dead now. That's almost 20 years. But every time she had an orgasm, it was a super flow. Okay. And women don't pee like that. Y'all go to the pee thing and it just don't it just kind of it just kind of
the fluid which isn't pure pee, but rather a combination.
Then that's just the chemical, just the dictionary thing. All right, give it to me.
It's not pure pee.
It's not pure pee.
It's a combination of urea, uric acid, and
now,
creatinine.
Urea? Now I don't know what urea is.
Urine.
Yeah. Urine and what?
And creatinine. That's one of the.
And creatinine.
Mm-hmm.
What is creatinine?
That's the ejaculation fluid for women.
So it's calm and pee.
Yeah, like I said.
It ain't.
I promise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Somebody said they say women who pee loud got good pussy. You heard that before?
If she in the bathroom, her pee sound like fried chicken. I said, hey, that sound like fried chicken.
It's sizzling.
You know, my boy cousins are silly though.
Somebody said that might kill the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. I don't know why that came to my mind, but I like women that squirt. What's funny about that?
The stomach growl.
What's funny about? I like a woman. It's a turn on when a woman just let it flow. It jumps out at you. Shit. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna call me. How many more minutes I got? No. I got about 22 minutes left. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Okay. This has been an interesting night. 901-231-9239. And every woman don't squirt. There are women who wish they could squirt, and some don't. What makes a woman squirt?
I said the stimulation to her G spot or clit.
Okay. Wait a minute. I hear somebody say it's got some in it. We put pee on the baby's faces when they get a little rash. You ever heard that?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never heard that. Why y'all put pee?
It clear the skin up.
Whose pee? The baby's pee?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Not no grown folks pee. You know, back when they was wearing the cloth diapers.
So when they're wearing cloth diaper, you take the cloth diaper.
And they'll dab it if they had like acne or something, yeah.
When they leave your face stinking?
It's baby pee.
Baby pee don't stink?
No, I ain't talking about no big baby. We talking about...
They heard it. I ain't never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason I got such pretty skin.
Because they was using dappers on you?
Huh?
Because they was using cloth dappers on you?
I'll read me a text. Oh, I didn't know that.
That was one of the... not this week's show, but last week's show where we did home remedies.
All right. So let me ask you this:
Uh-huh.
If a grown man's skin, he got little blotches and shit in his skin, should he put some pee on his face?
If he got an infant baby,
don't want to put his...
Hell no. Old raggedy stank pee on there. Yeah, he gonna be walking around smelling real pissy.
Okay. So if he got bad skin,
he just gonna have bad skin.
But if you got a baby,
an infant, newborn, we ain't talking about because y'all have 3-year-olds walking around in diapers and stuff. No,
ain't nobody got no.
You better be quiet. Who? You be quiet. Yes.
Why am I be quiet?
You be quiet.
I ain't got no 3-year-old.
So there are 3-year-olds walking around with diapers, sucking pacifiers, a whole 9. We talking about a brand new 6-week-old baby, infant.
So when you cut his piss off, that's what putting it on your face.
I wouldn't do it past 5 or 6 months.
Okay.
When they start eating real food.
Okay. So can you take a hug and rub it in? Because they don't have no eagle eyes.
They do diapers. Still have eagle eye cloth diapers. Yes, they do.
These young women don't know nothing about.
I ain't said nothing about the. I ain't said nothing about the young women. I'm just saying that's what there are.
I don't have no Pampers.
They are.
My folks have made them eagle eye cloth diapers. They say you can't use Leroy's piss.
Right. I ain't gonna fall out.
Okay. See what you learn on my show? I never heard of putting piss on a baby's face.
Not even just a baby face. The mamas, the aunties, especially the teenage girls who just started the cycles, have that real, a lot of girls.
The cycles.
They have a real bad. No, you're not using their blood. I mean, they had a real bad acne and stuff.
Okay.
So those would be who you use the diapers on, because they come over. Like, girl, you got pimples in your face. Do this. Put this diaper on your jaw. And they be standing there putting the diaper on the jaw, and I just be standing there looking. And girl, mama called me out. Come on out of there, damn, because you're gonna be said something.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've learned something. Thank you for the education, the piss educational course. If your baby got bad skin, or you got bad skin and you got a baby, when he pee, take it and just rub it in your face.
I don't know if they can do them with the Pampers, because they got all them chemicals in them Pampers. You was using the cloth diaper back then.
Okay.
A Pamper might not be no good. My problem, more chemicals in the Pamper than it is in the pee.
I'm tired.
I see. Big yawn on TV.
Somebody on TV. I'm going home and got a little work to do and
Oh, me too.
go to bed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 commercials tonight.
All right, you got to do what?
5 commercials.
5 commercials to do what?
For tomorrow, the 1st.
Oh, okay. Anybody didn't pay me?
No, I got folks that's paying this week.
You putting them on before I get the money?
Yeah.
You gonna put them on TV before I get the money?
Yes, they guaranteed you already. You did. You handled it. I'm just saying.
Who? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you gave me part of that when I went and got that damn thing I don't need. I really.
It printed something out for me today. I need it.
All right. Phone lines are open. Whatever you want to ask me, you get the opportunity, but you got to ask me on the phone, not on the page. 901-231-9239. We've talked about multiplicity of things. I can say multiplicity. Yeah.
I was talking to you.
Okay. Yeah. 901-231-9239. We talked about racism. We've mentioned a little bit about Breonna Taylor, and we've talked a little bit about the debate. Anything else that we talk about? Swerving. Anything that comes to your mind that you really want to talk about, you can do that. And these old home remedies. What do I think about the debate? I told you to call me on the line, but what I think about the debate is nothing. I think there's a lot to do about nothing. There are 2 more debates that are coming up. So we'll see what happens. I don't know whether last night's debate would change anybody's mind about this election. I think that if you are a Biden supporter, it strengthened your support. It pulled a few more people maybe to his side because of the lunacy that Donald Trump did on last night. I think that might do something. But see, y'all want to ask me questions on the page, y'all can call me. Y'all can call me at 901-231-9239. We got some more commercials, Nick, there?
Yes.
Okay. Let's add those commercials. And then we'll come back and we'll talk as how many minutes I get left in the program? 8. Oh, I ain't got long. 8:47 is the time. I ain't got but a few more minutes. So we're going to get ready to take this commercial.
Help TV Show is a platform for our women's only support group. HELP stands for Honest, Encouraging, Loving Practices. Our group is made up of women from various walks of life who've come together to uplift, encourage, and cheer one another on, share knowledge, exchange information, and enlighten one another. When you need help, just ask. If we don't have the answers, we can at least point you in the right direction. We're here to lend a listening ear, be a partner in prayer, and even an extra pair of eyes when needed. Help the TV show addresses some of the group's most difficult topics. Help TV is aired on Cussing Pastor TV network on Wednesdays at 4:00 p.m. Be sure to join us. Help. Honest, encouraging, loving practices.
May I have your attention, please? This public service announcement is for church leaders and all Bible believers. There is currently a candidate running for office that wants to be the first openly gay state legislator elected and says that he has the support of religious leaders in State House District 90. But did this candidate, when he appeared before the Ministers Association and at various churches in the district, reveal that he had sex with both men and women? Did he reveal that he believes in gay marriage? And did he reveal that he's endorsed by child abortion group Planned Parenthood? As a man who openly says that he sleeps with both men and women, he has every right to run for the office. But if he's seeking the support of Bible-believing voters, they have the right to know his unbiblical beliefs. If you are a believer, you can't, in good conscience, vote for Tory Harris for State House Representative District 90. He's anti-Bible, which means that your vote for him is a vote against everything that the Bible teaches. Will you or your pastor sell your soul for a vote? Don't vote for Tory Harris. Vote for what your biblical beliefs have always told you to do. Stand up for God.
Sweet Flame Candles by Brittany. Do you need to relax after a hard day's work? Are you looking to distress from the worries of the world? Run your bubble bath and light a candle. A Sweet Flame Candle. Sweet Flame candles are hand poured and have up to 60 hours of burn time. They have high quality fragrance and a variety of scents: strawberry shortcake, lush linen, coconut lime, just to name a few. Buy 2 and save 10%. Buy 3 or more and get free shipping. Candles provide comfort and relaxation, and they add ambience to any event. Sweet Flame Candles is Black owned by Brittany Matthews. To purchase your candle, call 615-573-6657 or go to www.sweetflame-candle.myshopify.com.
Whether you live in Memphis or anywhere in the country, security is an important feature. And that's the reason, whether it's your home or whether it's your business, you need to entrust your security to a company that can get it done just the way it needs to be done. That's the reason I entrust my home security and my business security to Shoney's Electronic Repair. In a city like Memphis, your security, your protection, your life, your safety is very important. Let me tell you one of the features that I really enjoy is being able to take my cell phone, and before I arrive at my house or even here at the church, I can see completely around the building. And that's important, especially for you ladies on your way home by yourself. You can see who's around your house, in front of your house, and even if there's someone on the inside of your house. I'm telling you, Shoney's Electronic Repair is the company that you need to call right now. They also provide monitoring so that if anyone does break into your home or your business, the police is notified immediately. They also have the video doorbell, so when someone pushes your button and goes ding-a-ling, well, you can see them and you can talk to them anywhere in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, if safety is an issue at your home or your business, pick up that phone right now and call Shoney's Electronic Repairs, area code 901-826-6447. That number one more time for your complete safety is 901-826-6447.
Are you in search of more clients and customers? Are you looking to make a positive financial move? Then you need to advertise with the Cussing Pastor. The Cussing Pastor offers both radio and television advertisement at low rates. Packages are also available. If you're an entrepreneur, long-standing or startup, have a franchise, co-op, or if you just want more exposure, get ready to take your business to the next level. The Cussing Pastor puts your items or ideas in front of an audience that's willing and ready to buy. It's okay to have a great product or service, but it's no good if no one sees it. Get seen on the screen with the Cussing Pastor. Call 901-647-6055. Are you ready to move your business to the next level? Get the exposure and promotion that it deserves. Want to stand out on TV and radio and catch the audience of millions of viewers and listeners? Advertise with the Cussing Pastor. Call 901-647-6055. Again, that's 901-647-6055.
And welcome back to the very closing minutes. You're listening to Goddamn Hard tonight. He thought you said the tornado was 78 miles. We were talking, we weren't talking to you, motherfucker. Yeah. To do. I mentioned this at 1 o'clock. Many of you are aware that Dale's daughter broke her neck. When I say broke her neck, but she has healed miraculously. Thank God for that. And she's made a video, and I'd like for you to go to the video and like the video. It's on Dale's YouTube page. Her name is Dephany, Delphany, Dephany Polk, Polk, and who broke her neck in two. That has a brace and a, what you call it other thing?
A box and a bracket.
A box and a bracket on her neck, and will be there for the rest of her life. She's 18 years. She will never be able to do this. If she looks in any direction, she's got to turn her whole body. She was into kickboxing and anything physical. Those type of things, she will not be able to ever do again. She's been somewhat despondent. I mean, if you break your neck, you're going to be despondent too. She suffered a little memory loss. And we're talking about a child that at age 16 graduated from high school, been away to college. She's presently 18 years old, was in the car with somebody going to Sonic, had a wreck. She didn't even know her neck was broke. She called her mama while we were here working, and mama had been in a wreck. She didn't know how hurt she was. When I dropped Dale off at home that night, she came up out of the house walking and said her head was hurting. Dale took her to the hospital, found out her neck was broke. She went immediately into the hospital, had 2 surgeries, and the doctors are amazed at how she has recovered. That they've seen grown people not recover. She's walking. She has not had to go into any rehab or anything of that nature. She is just a blessed child. Dale has had to be there with her, give her baths and things of that nature. She's present, I think, giving herself a shower, got one of the little chairs. You sit in the shower and do it yourself. She wants to be totally active and she can't. She'll never be what she was. And that's the sad thing about it. She will never, ever be who she was. There is no healing for a broke neck. None. You don't grow another neck. You don't grow another, whatever that bone is. Spine. Okay, yeah. When she had the wreck, the back of her neck area was open where you could see her spine. Just stand there and look at her, you could see her spine. She's healed that. That is healing. Okay. Um, but she's still despondent. She's in a contest on, I don't know whether it's a YouTube test, contest or what. But when I said she broke her neck into, and you'll see on this video, the x-ray, it was broke into. The doctor said, had Bree, her name is Sabrina, we call her Bree, had she went to sleep, she would have died. But God kept her woke. And I want you to help this child. I want you to go to the YouTube page. It's Daphne Pope. That's Daphne, not Daphne. Daphne. DELPHANY. Daphne Polk. Go to Dell's page and on her YouTube page. Go to her YouTube page. And the title of the piece is Faith of a Mustard Seed. Bree talks, I think it's about a minute long.
About 2.
About 2 minutes long. Bree talks about what she went through. And it's hard for her to talk about it. The x-ray is shown in the piece as well. And I need you to like it. Okay. Not like it on the post, but like it in the YouTube so that there is a monetary prize that Bree could win. Not that she needs your money. Okay. She's taken care of. Dale takes care of her daughter. I do whatever I can for the child as well. The father does whatever he can do as well. And Dad used to didn't like me, but he grew to like me. You know, I'm a likable guy. But he knows that his daughter is my godchild. And whatever. And I'm always Mr. Thaddeus. Mr. Thaddeus this, Mr. Thaddeus that. A very prim, proper, polite child. There ain't no yeah and no, cause, you know, had she been a yeah and no child, her neck would have been broke a long time ago, cause Dale was broken. But she's a very polite child. And I need you to help her, okay? I need you to go to the page, to Daphne's page, and help this child. Okay, it's 2 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. We will do this again. I got to go home and do a little, I'm going to rest about 30 minutes. Then I'll get on my computer and put the first half of my show together. It never stays the same, but I like to have a flow of music that I've already selected. I play the best blues in the world. Join me in the morning, 9 a.m. Central on AM 1600 WMQM, or you can go to the TuneIn app, and put in WMQM, and I'll be right there for 3 hours from 6 on to 9 Central Standard Time. I hope that you have enjoyed this program. I'm going to save this show and put this show up on Instagram. And I hope that you, if you look at it again, I hope that you enjoy it. YouTube, you know that all you've got to do is just go to one of the pages and see it again. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. My name is Thaddeus Augustus Matthews. I'm Mabel's boy. Until we meet again, top of the evening to you. All right, y'all.